everyone, this is Lifelight Wisdom. So today I'm going to be doing a general reading for everyone in the collective. So please do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Please do share, like, comment, and subscribe if any of the messages here resonate for you. I do believe that if you are here, there might be some messages here for you to hear. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, I'm doing a Celtic cross. Challenge. Consciousness. Subconscious. Past. Your future outcome. Can you see it? Okay. Alright. Advice. Internal factors. Listen. External factors. 5 of Cups. What's in here? Open here. And overall outcome. Knight of Wands. Okay. Alright, so the current situation here is just like someone, Knight of Swords, someone that is very aggressive, someone who is very hasty with the way that they said words to you. And the challenge here was trying to make progress with a certain love situation or with a certain relationship, because you do have a lot of emotions when it comes to this situation. But I see here with the past that this particular Knight of Swords is going through a lot of worry, and we do feel here, like with the current situation, is that you're feeling a little bit, how do you say this? It's a little bit like you have a fire up your ass, is what I'm saying. Like it's a little bit of like you need to do things, you need to do things in order to achieve this happiness for yourself, this emotional fulfillment for yourself. And you're very focused on trying to make the wheel turn, and trying to make things happen within the 3D. Yeah, and using your ideas for it to bear fruit. Now subconsciously you have a lot of emotions running behind this as well. You have a lot of ruminating, a lot of, I do feel here a sense of sadness for a certain situation, okay? Because you do have to make a decision when it comes to this. Yeah, and that decision is whether or not to just surrender to what the universe has in store for you, because there has been a very abrupt ending here with a certain situation. Something right now you do feel like a little bit, if this is not you, then it's another person. There was another person who was very aggressive with their words towards you. If not, it is you being very aggressive with your ideas as well, is what I'm hearing. It's really like you have a fire behind you, and you're like running towards being able to make something of yourself. And what do you want to make something of yourself is emotional fulfillment. I guess that's what it is. It's really like, because underlying all of this is like really sad emotions. And the challenge here is you want to be fulfilled emotionally here because of a certain situation that has come to an end. And in a way, you are kind of consciously trying to force things. But, you know, like the Two of Swords is also kind of like it's saying this, an X, a no. This is, you know that this is not what you should be doing. Okay? Yeah, with the Seven of Wands. Because you are standing for your ground, you are standing up for yourself, but perhaps you might be doing it in a way that is, let me see, yeah, ten of wands in reverse now. Sorry, Ten of Swords in reverse. Like, you might have been doing it in a way that was a little bit counterintuitive. But in any case, I see that it will work out for you and you are going to go to calmer waters. Like, healing is not a very straightforward process. I do see here, like, the need for you to heal, is what I'm hearing here. Because a situation really has devastated you and hurt you. But in any case, the positive thing here is the sun is coming in your direction. And this is the advice for you, was just to keep your own happiness, to be in your own happiness, to look forward to new beginnings and new starts in your life, is what I'm hearing. With the Seven of Wands, you've stood your ground, but it's also like, I would bet that, like, what is this card? You have the Queen of Pentacles. I would bet, and Justice. And you have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I'm betting here that you've done a lot of the work to have your own stability. Okay? And it's asking you to really enjoy the fruit of your hard emotional labor. Because this is an emotional labor to do the healing yourself. Okay? To do the healing yourself. Because you have an external factors here, something you were grieving about with the Five of Cups. This was the environment for you. Now let me clarify this. Now this is the hope and fear in the outcome. Let me just see. What is this external factors? Yeah, the High Priestess. Because you are using your intuition, which is a positive thing. At first, you might have been going about it as like kind of forcing yourself to just really heal, but you are understanding that there's no straightforward process to healing. There's no one, just the road can zigzag a lot. But I do see here a very positive thing that you can count on is that the scales will tip in your balance in your own favor. You will get that stability. You hope and you fear for that stability, to be grounded within your own energy, because that is your hope and fear. But I do see here that with the Knight of Wands as your outcome, like the overall outcome of this, is that you are taking the necessary steps, though it is a little bit, there's a little bit of impulse to it. But I also see here a reinvigorated kind of energy after this kind of disappointment and sadness. You might be, with the Hierophant here, like kind of circumventing certain traditions, or kind of like being a rebel when it comes to this situation, trying to see other ways of acting here. Clarify this Sun for the advice, please. Thank you. So you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. I think the advice here is just really look forward. You can look forward to very positive things happening in your life because you are making that change. You are doing the actions necessary for you to be able to make effective the change that you want. And with the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant as your outcome, now you are working with institutions or with traditional institutions to be able, like traditional setups. Say for example, you're starting a business. You are working with the traditional systems that are already in place, whether it's social media, whether it's a company that can help you leverage your offer, things like that. I do see that a lot with the overall outcome, because you are going to be moving towards calmer waters. And I think here with this overall spread, what is asking you is, deep inside your intuition, that you have no more reason to grieve, despite all the many more reasons that, you had to grieve. You still have two cups still standing, And that is the love that you can give for yourself, okay? Now, let's see with the near future outcome, with the way that you are going. Now you have the Emperor. I do feel here, like, since from the start, like, it is a little bit of a forceful energy. You're trying to force things to happen. But I think Spirit here is saying just be gentle to yourself. The Empress is not coming out here. Because usually the Emperor is a very kind of controlling energy. Now you are using the laws and the regulations to your advantage is what I'm seeing here. Using tradition with the Hierophant here to work it and to weave it towards your advantage is what I'm seeing here with the overall outcome, near future outcome. And you are getting away from a certain situation that has restricted you. Because you have been feeling very restricted, and that has cost you a lot of worry. But do not worry, because the wheel is turning and you will get that independence that you want. See, everything will be moving forward from now on, and you will see. You had the Queen of Pentacles. You had to work on your inner self to gain that stability within yourself, and now it's time for you to use that, what you have learned, in order to make tangible changes within your environment. And I think that's what you're doing. That is the overall outcome for you. Okay, now let's see here. Let's close out the reading with an angel number. Okay. Just for an advice for you. Oh, let me just pull out a card for the self-care card before I do the angel number. Okay, just to summarize this reading for me, please. Thank you. Power. No, we're good, girl. The ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no is your own power. So you have to say no to situations. Well, I think that's what you did. You said no to situations that no longer serve you. And that has been very positive for you. Okay, let me see. Like 1001, spiritual awakening, new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. This was the energy. It's like you were trying to force a little bit the healing process, but it is asking you, and I think you probably learned now with your intuition that you cannot force the process. That, of course, it is not a straightforward process from A to B, and that it can take some time. But you have 0000, limitless potential, which leads you to a new beginning. You are resetting. I'm hearing resetting the timeline. You're resetting the timeline, kind of starting on a higher timeline, is what I'm hearing. Stepping into your power, which is knowing that you are valuable, really. Okay. Reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender, finish line, success, victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So you try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. Relax. Because if you are trying to manifest, I think the universe is asking you to let go. The universe is asking you to let go and let it come to you. Okay? With the sun here, because it is working out for you. It is a little bit forced in that you're trying to force things, you know? But the thing is, like, manifesting is always being okay with what you want, or being, knowing what you want and then being okay with not having it. Okay, let me see. Direction. You know the direction you're going to take, and I think you understand that by practicing gratitude for the things that you do have right now, more of that is going to come. Okay, and that has been it for your reading. Thank you so much for joining me on this reading. Just a reminder, I do not offer any personal readings at the moment, so please be mindful of that. I hope this reading has helped you, and if it did, please do comment down below. like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. When it comes to YouTube, I would really appreciate growing the channel so that we can reach more people and be able to help more people. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!